I'm the business librarian at the Barrie Public Library. My name is Chantale Boileau, and you will find me out of the downtown library. And then now I have some office hours at the Sandbox Center as well.
Can you tell us about the drop-in sessions happening at the Sandbox Center?
Yes, so they're offered in English, but I also speak French, so I can help entrepreneurs who speak French as well. You'll find me sort of at one of the free tables. I will have some signage, so I'm easy to find. And from there, you can sit down, and if you have a specific question about the library, I can answer that, or I can just give you an idea of all the services that we offer for entrepreneurs, which is a lot. It's surprising what the library can help you with as an entrepreneur.
What are some of those professional development resources that the library has?
Well, one of them is our educational tools that we have. So that includes LinkedIn Learning and Universal Class.
Cool.
And yes, you would normally have to pay for LinkedIn
Yeah.
as an individual, but you get it free with your library card.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Do you have library cards on you?
I do, yes. So at any point, if you're visiting the Sandbox Center, I can set you up with a library card while I'm here, so you don't even need to go into the library.
That's awesome. How can local businesses use the library for market research or business planning?
We have, of course, books.
Yeah.
Then if you're interested, we also have a market research tool called Simply Analytics.
Okay.
It will help you determine everything from where a customer is located on a map, and seeing as well their purchasing habits, finding your competitors on a map, as well as if businesses are your clients, figuring out where they are so you can reach out to them. If you're starting out your business, you can also look at your competitors to determine how long they've been established and seeing how much they make in a given year, then being able to determine for your business starting out what you can expect as your annual salary, and then potentially how many employees those businesses have, which then also helps you determine that.
That's pretty cool.
And it has spreadsheets as well, so you can look at the data from two different ways. Visually on a map, sort of in color segments, so seeing the darker colored areas are where there are more customers for you, but then looking at the actual numbers and statistics to then be able to speak to that. Say you're going to the bank and needing some money, or you're applying to a grant potentially, being able to have that information to really expand your business or get it started.
That's amazing that you guys have that. Mm-hmm. What are the most, would you say, like underused or surprising things that the library offers for businesses?
Surprising, you're actually able, so if you're at the Sandbox, but it's 5 and you need to go somewhere else, you can come to the library. We have free Wi-Fi. We have a photocopier and printer there, so you can scan to email for free. You can print from your device, or you can hop on one of our computers at the library and then print what you need. Cool. You can actually print from home.
To the library?
Yeah, to the library.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, through our website. And it's just under our services and then computers and printing. You can even book a space. So if you're looking for more of a room to meet with clients, like you see at the Sandbox Center, those are free for up to 2 hours to book. We have 2 smaller meeting spaces that can seat 4, and then we have a larger, more boardroom space, and all of them have TVs that you can then hook up to and share your screen. There's even a webinar camera there.
Perfect.
So it's great.
Yeah.
And then you can book our larger meeting rooms too at our Painswick or downtown library.
Cool. So if there's like someone who's never considered the library as a resource, what would be one thing that you'd want them to walk away knowing?
That it's all free.
Yeah.
If you live in Barrie, if you live in Orillia or Midland proper, if you work or study in Barrie, you qualify for a library card. It's $100. It could be a business write-off. And we have 3 locations, so you can go to any of the locations. Plus, then you can take the library home with you, too, with your library card. So any of the resources that I mentioned are still virtual, so you can access them from home.
That's awesome.
So ebooks, e-audio books, lots of self-help books, marketing books, business books for entrepreneurs. It's really wonderful resource.
That's awesome. So beyond like the sessions at the Sandbox Center, what else is happening at the library that's upcoming or something cool? I know when we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about t-shirts.
Yes, yeah. We have our creative spaces at our downtown library, which is our largest maker space across our library system. And that one, you can come in and do all sorts of branding for your business, especially if you're working on a smaller scale.
Okay.
Or just wanting to thank your clients. You can come away with a few nice gifts to give that are very personalized and include your business logo or business name.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that could be anywhere from vinyl to even printed items. And you can even get into, say, 3D printing and have your branded items. You know, if you need a pencil display, you could even use the laser engraver to do, to have some of your items that are swag on your table, and all branded. And even a tablecloth, you could have that branded. So
That's
there
amazing.
are so many ways to save money by making use of those resources.
Yeah.
Our branch libraries are soon to have 3D printers, not yet. And the downtown one, it's almost ready to launch again.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And of course, we have Cricuts at all 3 locations.
Yes.
So you can make branded mugs even. You can make branded hats. The ideas that you could potentially do are endless. And
That's
you could
awesome.
even, with the laser engraver or the 3D printer, if your business is where you're trying to actually come up with ideas and ideate, you can do those with those machines as well.
That's amazing. That's so good for small businesses. Yeah.
It really is.
Anything else that you want our listeners to know?
Well, I know you have a lovely rooftop patio.
We do.
And while we don't have the same view as you, we do have a lovely rooftop garden at the library as well.
Cool.
So if you're wanting to work in the summer, you have that option by just coming onto the library rooftop garden at our downtown library. And as long as the weather's nice, the doors are open and you can access the Wi-Fi from there. And we have all sorts of seating. There are umbrellas you can put up. And we
Perfect.
even have a cafe
Ooh.
that is volunteer run. So if you're looking to have some coffee or tea, yes, you can have food and drink in the library now. So you don't need to worry about it being a quiet space. So, have a seat wherever you like. And it's a great place to meet with clients.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us here today and letting everyone know about all of the fantastic resources that you guys have.
Well, I hope to see many people at the Sandbox Center.
Yeah, what's the schedule like for the drop-in sessions?
So for the drop-in sessions, throughout the year, I'm normally here 3 times a month.
Okay.
But then in the summer, that goes down to once a month. Everything related to my schedule can be found on the library website. So
Perfect.
if you go onto our events calendar and search for our you can narrow down your search just to business resources and business events that we're running, so you can find that there.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And we do run business programs with the Small Business Center as well, which is also out of the Sandbox Center. And one that we have coming up is our Learning Lab. We run them monthly. They're free to attend. The one that we have coming up is on email marketing on the 28th. So that's noon to 1. And this is kind of a new thing for us because we haven't had in-person in a while. It's our first in-person business program in a while. And it's hybrid. So you have the option to join either way.
Cool. Well, thank you for letting us know.
Yes.